these days, when you graduate from college, you walk out into the work world not only with a diploma, but also, most likely, with some degree of debt. But the good news is, CUNY's affordable no-surprises tuition and the availability of financial aid greatly lighten the burden on you. In fact, CUNY students who do borrow for their education owe less on average at graduation than their peers at public and private colleges and universities in New York. So let's say you've done the math and borrowing isn't an option but a given to get you through college. Well, borrowing for your college education doesn't have to be a burden if you do it in a way that's in your best interest. Now, of all the types of financial aid out there, loans are the least desirable because you have to pay them back. So, how much should you borrow? Well, before you answer that question, ask yourself this. What kind of job do you hope to get when you graduate? And how much will it pay? There are all kinds of resources out there on salaries. The U.S. Labor Department's Occupational Outlook Handbook will give you information about average salaries. You can also check out the National Association of Colleges and Employers Salary Calculator for information about starting salaries. So, why do you need to know this? Well, generally, the repayment amount of the loan should not exceed 10 to 15% of your average earnings over a period of 10 years. If your repayment is higher, you might not be able to afford those everyday expenses that you may want to take on in the years after college. You know, a car, a house, and children. Next, find out the average debt level for the college you've chosen. This is important because your loan amount probably will increase as the tuition goes up. And although some colleges will increase your scholarship when tuition rises, others don't have the money to do so. Finally, if you find that you need to borrow, we'll give you, not loan you, our best advice. Choose the loan that gives you the biggest bang for your buck. Federal loan programs like the Direct Stafford Loan Program and the Perkins Loan Program have relatively low interest rates, and they will allow you to defer payments for a period if you're unemployed or underemployed. Also, college-funded loans can be a good option, but they're not always available. Make private loans, the ones offered through lenders and banks, your last choice. They usually have much higher interest rates and are set up to make it easy for you to dig a very deep hole that is very difficult to pay your way out of. Remember, a CUNY education not only costs a fraction of what students pay at private institutions, but it beats most public universities too, from New York to California. CUNY students save more by borrowing less.